guess we're gonna do another one just to show you guys. Big update. As you guys are gonna see in this video, I have a shop again. It's a warehouse. We have 2 of them now. So I have my car stored in one warehouse. Then I have projects and customers. Only private customers are in this warehouse. I wouldn't say reach out to me because I'm not really gonna take a lot of work in. It's only gonna be 1 or 2 builds like every 3 or 4 months, so nothing big. Just to keep myself busy, but not to get overwhelmed. So I didn't record that much. I was in the middle of moving the shop. We went to California. I think we're gonna post a video of us building TJ Hunt's Beltside FD after this, but I just want to give you guys a quick intro of the shop so you guys can see it. And I'll throw in a bunch of clips of what happened between us moving here, tuning your car, and get you guys excited for the content coming out now. Because now that I have this, I'm gonna start doing more content because I have space to do it. And I might show you guys the process of me building a shop at the house. Well, I don't know if you guys want to see that, but we're going to do everything ourselves. For now, I'm just going to show you guys the shop and give you a preview of what's to come. Right now, I'm almost done tuning this last car that I've been putting together at the house. I'm gonna take it to the shop, give you a little detail of the car, what we did to it, so you guys can get caught up on what I've been doing for the past month. If you guys haven't seen this car before, this is Aiden's FC. And we did the chase base, brake booster delete, new injectors, new fuel pumps, new regulator. Almost done tuning this car. I'm gonna do one little preview of a pull, and I'll see you guys at the shop. You good, Munchie? Good job, Mochi. I had to wait for the battery to charge, so it's kind of late already. But this is the shop. Mochi over here, still living his best life. Now we're going to be able to have a place to build a yellow FD, build this thing right here we haven't shown you guys yet, and finish the FD. So this thing needs the transmission to come out because we have to put the new clutch in. So it has a CD09 with the fish kit, and the other we ordered the new clutch for it. Super nice twin disc from Action Clutch. So now I have to drop the transmission, put that on there, and then finish fixing the exhaust because it hit the mount last time. And we have to change the computer now because we have issues with the computer, so we're going to talk about that a little more later. But for now, I just want to show you guys a little quick view of the shop before I can actually start working. This is where most of the content is going to come from. We have something sitting in this corner of the shop. I don't want to ruin the surprise yet. A lot of people have been asking about this, and I hope you guys enjoy the build. But for now, he's going to start working on the FD, get this car back and running, because the last time we ran was for Hyperfest, which has been about 4 or 5 months.
Don't do me, I'm telling you what to say. Let me know in the comments what you think it is or what you want it to be.
The what?
The thing in the corner.
Oh, the thing in the corner? Okay, okay. So we're going to finish this car up tonight. We're going to do a little more street pulls. Waiting for Aiden to come here. Maybe a little testing. We'll see how the night goes. God fucking damn, dude. You ready?
Yeah.
This thing is crazy fast. I was a little bit nervous, was shaking a little bit driving it. But I mean, I thought it was fast before, but just the transmission and I guess the whatever you did to the tune this week, it's mind blowing.
Been for 2 years in Florida now working, not really posting too much about the work I've been doing, but I did a lot of cool stuff. Apparently, so I built both a manual Cumming swap, old school truck. We did a lot of different cars. This Aiden's car, all my boys' cars. But I just didn't see the point of having a shop and posting about it. But now I'm taking it a little more seriously, so I might go back to having a shop, but keep it out of the public, only by referral. Basically not anyone come in here. We have the Chase Base Appreciation event coming up, and we also have a car show coming up. So we don't go to car shows, our customers do. This thing needs to be at a car show. So you guys saw it last time, we built it for SEMA. The customer ended up bringing the car back to us, so we went through the whole car, did a bunch of wiring. The Haltech fuse wiring had some little problems that we had to fix. Other than that, I mean, it's good to go now. And if you look under here, it's a mess here because I had to take apart the whole car to rewire everything. The tuck harness he had was a mess. It was really bad, so I had to take out every factory wiring completely out of the car and redo it from scratch. So we've been doing that for the past like week and a half. So now we're gonna wrap it up. The car already cranked, so it's good to go. All I have to do is install fuel pumps, wire the fuel pumps, press the key, and turn the car on. So it's not that hard. We also went ahead in the back of the car, mounted the battery in this corner, and mounted the radium fuel cell. So short car with a fuel cell. His tank was pretty bad, but we need to make 700 horsepower and up. So even if he's not gonna put the power to the ground, we need the engine to be able to hold the power. Other than that, we got Mochi back in the shop. So I haven't told you guys, but Mochi's been sick. That's why he hasn't been in the videos. But now he feels better, right, buddy? You feel better now, Mochi? Huh? You feel better? So Mochi's been having some health issues, so we chose not to have him around and just leave him at home, let him get healthy. So he's doing better now. He's been having seizures, but now he's been doing better. So he can come around and start yelling at me again. Right, boss. All right. Got 2 cars to finish, 1 person, but 1.5 because Mochi does work a lot too. We'll see what happens, but other projects is the FD. So now we finally have the car inside. We can start working on it. It's kind of bad. I mean, I feel bad for this car because we let it sit outside because it had a bad paint job, and you can see paint job is coming off the car. It's coming off everywhere. So I mean, it is what it is. I did a little bit of work, so I mounted the coil packs at the old house, and now what I have to do is to get rid of the dry sump. So if you guys want to buy a dry sump, let me know. So Link went ahead and sponsored this car years ago, but life got in the way. I couldn't really mess with it. I have it all right here. Let me see what it is. So the FD is getting an Extreme X. We have every sense you can think of for this car. We want to make the most part we can out of it. And then one thing we might dabble into is that we got approached by a company, and you see on the other day, to put billet rotors into the FD. The power I'm trying to make in this engine is like no one really has done it, and if I want to push it that hard, I need to make sure I have the best of the best in there. So we might be pulling billet rotors into the 20B FD. 20B FD content is going to be coming soon. For now, we're just going to do FD, drift FD content, and we'll get back into the drag racing probably in the end of the year. For now, you're going to get is 20B content, drift FD content, and then we're going to do probably drop in TJ Hunt's videos, and then we'll see you guys at the track. So for now, you're going to see the FD getting built, getting put back together because I wanted to make something nicer of the car because I just pieced it together one time. And I just drove it, didn't do anything but drive it. So it's been sitting for a while because we had to do a lot of upgrades. Which one of the upgrades is actually a Link ECU. So no longer a Haltech. We pulled the Haltech out, we put a Link on it. Say what you want about Link, but we had cars running on Link that are really good. So we ended up going with Link on the FD, Link on the other FD, Link on the version, Link on the big Link guy. I'm not sure if I stated this before, but we had an issue. We built the car, we made 550, almost 600 horsepower, cool, reliable, stock transmission, so and stock diff. So went to an event, blew a diff, put a well diff on it. Went to a different event, blew a transmission, blew a transmission, blew a transmission, blew a transmission. Got tired of that shit. Parked the car. It's been sitting since May, because I wanted to do a CD09 swap. So we did a CD09 swap from Fish. Now we've been just putting together little upgrades in the car to be more reliable, because the car was only it was like put together with some stock parts, some aftermarket parts, and I kind of knew some of the parts should have been on there, but we were in a time crunch. So now I've been slowly piecing together the car to be the final form. The only thing you see different will be is that we put a tensioner pulley. Instead of me cutting the pulley to be able to grab to the belt, now we have an actual tensioner that wraps around the whole belt. So that was sick. I had to space out the water neck. You see here has a spacer on it because it was touching. So I mean, it still touches a little bit, so I'm gonna have to put a little bit of spacer, but that's figured out now. This is where one of my biggest sponsors comes in. So I hit him up, I told him I need this and that, and 2 days later, we have boxes of parts. These are cool. They're R1 coolers. They work, but look at here. It says Chase Base. So Chase Base actually makes their own FD dual oil cooler kit. I'm not sure if they released it yet, but it comes with 2 coolers. So it comes with pre-crimp lines, super nice. It comes with their own thermostat for the oil coolers, pretty sick. So you have all the brackets and hardware to be able to mount the coolers to the car. Super excited about that. Now I can actually have way better cooling, which means more hot laps, and as well, they sent me out 2 catch cans. One works. I wanted 2 because I want to fill up the whole corner of the car. And this wasn't their fault, but high mount turbo, big downpipe, heat shield did not work. Melted my reservoir for the brake master, so I got a new one now. So just gotta install this. Good to go. Put some better padding on here because this doesn't do shit. Inside the car though, it's a whole different mess. I had to cut this, but not for a bad cost, because now we have this really nice gold-plated hydraulic e-brake. So no more factory handbrake. Just got to pull this thing up, pull style. Love it that way. It looks way cleaner. And if you look over here too, this is a sequential shifter. So CD09 with a sequential shifter. You could say things got a little bit out of hand, but I wanted to make sure the car does not break anymore. So a CD09, and I had to shift the lane around, so why not put it in the car? Got C32 calipers. Brackets are made by my boy David Campo, and then all the lines are pre-made by Chase. So now we have dual calipers. The only thing that we have left here we have to change is these. The cars bottom out pretty hard, so we need to basically make these better. The exhaust had to get redone. As you can see, I think right here, I rewelded right here, and I rewelded right here, put a new hanger on it, and then put the exhaust back on. So now we have full exhaust again, but we had to change this a lot. So you see, redid here, redid it here, redid this whole center section. At the end of the day, we have basically it's a whole new exhaust because we had to get around the big transmission, the diff braces and everything, because now it has no more PPF, which is a whole brace that goes from the transmission to the diff to hold them together. That's gone, so Fish makes an adapter. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like, so you can see why I had to recut my exhaust and weld it, because it's a big piece that's gonna help the car handle better, but it's not meant to fit exhausts are that big. One of the pieces we were missing to get the car done was the drive shaft, and we tried drive shaft company locally. Mochi, hold on. So we tried a drive shaft company locally for Aiden's FC with a CD09 swap, and it ended up shaking a lot. I didn't feel like I wanted to spend that much money getting a drive shaft that doesn't work. So we ended up hitting Drive Shaft Pro in California. We're in Florida. There should be plenty of places to make a drive shaft. But everywhere I called, there was like kind of like a wait time. I literally paid for a drive shaft yesterday. This morning, I have a box in front of my house. So it's crazy that literally they made a drive shaft in a day and shipped it out overnight to me. And I have a drive shaft for the car a day after paying. Damn, look how nice that looks in there. You ready to see it? Super nice drive shaft. Big boy. So went with a 3.5 inch aluminum drive shaft, because why not? Because Mochi's paying for it, right Mochi? Same specs as the ones that come from Fish Tech, so it should fit. And we also got cool stickers. Which one do you want, Mochi? That one? Alright. Today's plan is get the drive shaft on, repaint the link, load up a map on it. Basically just like set up a little quick base map for the car, turn it on, and hopefully just basically by the end of the week, street tune it, and then go drifting. Spent most of the day just getting the old stuff out of the car. So the drive shaft's on, the PPF bracket's basically on, and I got the oil coolers on. I have to modify the bracket a little bit because my bumper's aftermarket. And other than that, I just gotta order some fittings to do the catch cans. And next up would just be buying these two catch cans. So the front end is gonna come from that port, and the rear is gonna come from the back of the plate. Now I have to make a fitting to go from the rear plate and then bring the pipe up to the catch can. So that's how the exhaust is gonna sit now. But everything's on. You can see up there, the drive shaft's on. Everything bolts up perfectly. So back here, we're pretty much wrapped up in the back of the car. That's it for now. I'm just gonna go home, come back, probably some more wrap up the car. I'll be another video, but for now, this is gonna be the end of the video. And what do you guys say, Mochi? Yeah, reboot looking good.
Oh yeah. It's time for a change.
So what's the crazy invention we're doing right now?
Alright, so
Here's my new to me 1978 RX-7.